Yo, what is up, people? It is Mike, the NBA guy here, and Sam Presti is kind of a fucking basketball genius, and might be the best general manager in the league. Yeah. 2 years ago, I think anyone who you told this to would have laughed in your fucking face. Even last year, they probably would have laughed at you. A lot of people thought that the Chris Paul Westbrook trade, they thought the Rockets won that trade. They didn't really know what the Thunder were going to do with Chris Paul. Turns out Sam Presti is just, this man's not a general manager, okay? That's not his calling. He is a seer. He can see the future. He understands how to get the picks and how good players are going to be. The dude's just ridiculous, okay? I feel like I'm talking like a superstar player right now, but like the guy really is seeing like 7 steps ahead. Alright, the Dennis Schroeder trade, some people have been saying this, and I actually agree with it. The reason they gave the Lakers such an easy trade for it is because they want the Clippers to lose, and they want the Clippers to blow up so their picks are worse. And I think that's absolutely hilarious, and probably true, because it actually does make sense. And I think Sam Presti, he's shown to be a smart enough guy that he would think ahead like that. Alright, the Chris Paul trade, they basically turned Russel Westbrook into Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, and like 4 first-round picks, alright, between the Rockets and the Suns. And that's pretty dang good, okay? They have, I believe, 17 first-round picks, which we're going to look at in just a minute. And looking at this roster, they've got a ton of cap space next year, too, for the big free agency class, okay? Chris Paul's gone. Steven Adams' massive contract is up after next season. Danny Green is only under contract for 1 more season. The only guys they have under contract after the end of this season are Shai Gilgeous, who obviously they're going to keep, Darius Bazley, Lou Dort, and Isaiah Roby, who I don't even know who that is. Alright, that's it. Everybody else, their contracts are up at the end of this season. And some of the guys they got from the Suns, too, of course. So, like Kelly Oubre, but still, most of their players are up. They have just a massive amount of cap space. And even though the Thunder are not necessarily a prime, quote-unquote, free agency destination, OKC is not as bad as somewhere like, say, Toronto or the Timberwolves, you know? I feel like players don't mind being in OKC. It sounds like an area with decent weather. They've been pretty good over the last 2 decades. So I wouldn't be surprised if some free agents go there. I wouldn't expect like big free agents, but some people could definitely go there, and they could get somebody solid. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like a Victor Oladipo or somebody around that level. I'm not exactly sure, okay? Maybe Kawhi even friggin' goes there, although I doubt it, because Kawhi is just a kind of a strange dude. They could definitely land a big free agent next season with all their cap space, though. Steven Adams, not sure if he'll leave or resign. But if he does, it'll be a much smaller contract. The dude's making $27 million this year, and as good as Steven Adams is, let's be real, he's not worth $27 million. Probably somewhere between 15 and 20 million is what he will get. They've got so much space. They've got a couple young guys, okay? Shai and I'd say now Kelly Oubre are kind of their main people. Lou Dort looks like he has potential too. Darius Bazley, maybe. I really don't know much about Darius Bazley. But then you look at their picks, okay? This draft, they have 3 picks, with 2 of them being first-rounders, alright? 2021 draft, they have 4 picks. 2022 draft, they have 4 picks. 2023 draft, 3 picks. 2024 draft, 5 picks, with 3 of them being first-rounders. 25 draft, they've got 2 picks. 26 draft, they have 4 picks. And that's like all their picks for the next 6 years. That's insanity, okay? These guys have 7 first-round picks. Or, I'm sorry, not 7. 17! 17 first-round picks. That's ridiculous, okay? Sam Hinkie, I'm telling you, this man, like, his senses are tingling every time Sam Presti goes to make a move, alright? Like, it's insane. God, I wish the Sixers had this, because Daryl Morey would do some shit with all those picks. But the OKC Thunder are really set for the future. They are like the exact opposite of the Knicks right now, where they're rebuilding. They're not going to be terrible, but they're definitely not making the playoffs. But instead of the Knicks, who are just going nowhere and they're going to be garbage for probably the rest of forever, the Thunder are probably going to be good in a couple years. if not even next season. Alright? They're going to be bad this season, but probably not the worst team in the league. Their young guys are going to develop, and then they're going to have like 1 billion picks over the next couple years. It's going to be great. I expect them to have a very fast and very good rebuild and to be back in the playoffs in like 2 or 3 seasons, honestly. They're looking fantastic. Alright people, that's all I really had to say. I just wanted to talk about Sam Presti. Just put some respect on this dude's name, because I think right now, best GMs in the league, it's probably a contest between Sam Presti and Danny Ainge at this point, honestly. There's a couple others you can throw in there, but those two are definitely very close to the top. Whoever the Heat's GM is, definitely up there as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciated it. Can't fucking speak. I am very excited for the draft tomorrow, and even though I don't know a ton about it, I will be doing my reaction to some of the lottery picks, so look forward to that.